Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kurtiwada. In this video, I'll tell you what we have covered in our React routing, and this is my end of this series. So here in this playlist, I have covered most of the concepts which are used in our real world projects. So let me quickly summarize all the React routing concepts which we have covered in this playlist. So let me quickly jump into another slide. So here, the first video what we covered is setting up and installation of React router. In this video, I have explained all about how to set up and how to install the React routers in React application. And also next we came up with React routing configurations and then routing the links. By using link tags, how we can route from one page to another page. And also I have explained about NavLinks. Along with that NavLinks, I have explained the difference between links versus NavLinks. And also we spoke about active routes. Whenever I am at a particular route, that specific route, if it is available in the navbar, it has to activate. So that also we have discussed by using activator routes. And also we spoke about some of the hooks, and one of the major hook is useNavigate. How we can navigate from one page to another page from the JavaScript code using useNavigate hook. So let me quickly jump into another topics. So we also spoke about nested routes. So if you have n number of routes, one inside the another route, we will be using this nested routes. And then I spoke about useParams hook, which helps us to get the parameters from the URL whenever we pass the dynamic values. Use search parameters hook. So this hook mainly helps us to get the search parameters in your browser URL. And also to get the location utilities, we can use useLocation. So useLocation helps us to get all the location details like path, host name, and also the domain name. All this we can expect in that useLocation. And then we came up with lazy loading routes. So how these lazy loading routes will work and how we can split them into a dynamic loading routes based on the usage of your routes. That can be used by using lazy loading. And now we came up with protected routes. So whenever you have an admin portal where you have to log in, and unless you log in, you should not see some set of components. That type of concepts can be covered by using protected routes. And also I spoke about route splitting. Whenever you want to split some set of routes, how we can do that. So whenever you want to manage some set of admin routes, manage some set of auth routes, how we can do that. That also I have explained in route splitting. And then we came up with activate exact route. That means instead of activating the matching route, we activated the exact route. For example, you have a product/1. Instead of activating products, whenever there is products, then only we will activate. Otherwise, we will not activate. The suffix will be ignored in activate exact route. And then we spoke about not found route. Whenever there is no matching found, we have to show a fallback URL, and that URL is nothing but not found. Then we came up with browser versus hash router. So these all are something related to traditional routing mechanisms. That is nothing but browser router, hash router, browser router, memory router, and what is the difference between these. All these we have covered in this specific playlist. And now after completing all the traditional approach, we came up with new approach called as data APIs. So here we spoke about what is a traditional API versus data API. So component API is also considered as a traditional APIs where we use browser router, hash router, memory router as a HTML component. But in data API, we will create a specific JSON, and that JSON will control and configure all our routing mechanisms. And that's where we came up with configuring the routing mechanism in data APIs. And also we spoke about nested routes in data APIs. Before videos, we spoke about nested routes in traditional APIs. Now we spoke about nested routes in data APIs. And then we came up with links and NavLinks, how they work in the data APIs. And also we came up with a new hook called as useLoaders. So whenever you want to get some set of data from your configurations or from your specific route, then you can use useLoaders. useLoaders will work along with the loaders. Whenever you want to get some data before landing onto the component or before landing on a specific route, you can use loaders and useLoaders. And then we came up with defer and await. It is same as useLoader, but useLoaders is something like you will be using direct data handling by waiting for the data to get back. But here we will use it as an asynchronous. So the loaders will be in asynchronous logic where you can get the data by using await component in data APIs. And form actions, so whenever you submit a form, how to handle some set of actions by using form actions we discussed. Alternative for form actions, we also spoke about useSubmit, how you can submit a form by using useSubmit hook. Instead of submitting directly with the form, we are submitting by using useSubmit. And also we spoke about action data. Whenever a form is submitted, if there are some set of errors, or if there is something which need to be passed back to the component, then we can use useActionData hook. So these are all our different types of hooks which we have used in data API. So in this playlist, I have covered maximum all the type of usages. If you really want to know something new, let me know in the comment section. I'll add that videos also into this specific playlist. But as per my experience, these are something which we are using in our real world. And also I have explained all the concepts which are used minimal in real world examples. So hope this give you a glance and clear of what is a routing in React and how this routing mechanisms works in React. Hope this gave you a glance and clear understanding about React routings. And this is our end of the playlist. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.